The sound of distant jet engines echoes across a black screen as a narrator speaks. Modern aviation depends on precision. Every departure, arrival, passenger scan, maintenance check, and gate assignment is recorded to the second. Yet in October 2021, an aviation analyst conducting a routine audit at Global Sky Airways discovered something impossible. Flight GS482, a Boeing 787 traveling from Singapore Changi Airport to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, appeared to have landed at 8:17 Universal Time Coordinated, while official records showed its departure at 10:42 Universal Time Coordinated. The aircraft seemed to arrive more than 2 hours before it left. At first, the anomaly was dismissed as a simple clerical error. Analysts reviewed the database, corrected time zone settings, and reran calculations. The contradiction remained. Additional systems were checked. Passenger processing records confirmed arrival. Gate assignment logs matched the landing time. Ground service reports documented refueling and catering activities. Airport surveillance footage showed the aircraft taxiing to its gate and passengers disembarking. Everything proved the aircraft had arrived, yet official departure records still occurred later. Within days, a formal investigation began. Specialists examined every possible explanation. Time zone conversion errors were ruled out. Database synchronization failures were investigated, but failed to explain why multiple independent systems displayed the same anomaly. Air traffic control recordings confirmed the aircraft's landing clearance and arrival. Customs records, baggage systems, and airport security footage all aligned with the arrival timeline. Investigators face a troubling reality. Every source supported a contradiction that should have been impossible. As journalists became involved, public interest grew. Aviation reporter Rebecca Hart noted that errors usually create disagreement between systems, yet every system appeared to agree. During the investigation, researchers uncovered an archive report describing a similar anomaly years earlier involving a different airline and aircraft. The discovery suggested that Flight GS482 might not be an isolated case. Buried deep within aviation archives was a restricted file labeled Historical Timing Irregularities. Its existence hinted at a larger mystery hidden inside aviation record-keeping systems. An international team of airline investigators, digital forensics specialists, safety experts, and retired air traffic controllers began reconstructing the flight minute by minute. Flight plans, maintenance records, passenger manifests, surveillance footage, and operational logs were compared. The aircraft's journey appeared entirely normal. However, investigators soon discovered that a single flight record was actually composed of multiple layers of data created by different systems over many years. Operational timestamps, archived timestamps, migrated timestamps, and verified timestamps all interacted in ways few people fully understood. The investigation uncovered another unexpected clue. The aircraft registration number had appeared repeatedly in historical migration reports linked to administrative database corrections. Former employees revealed that the aircraft itself had never caused problems. Instead, the system surrounding it had undergone numerous modifications. Eventually, investigators located a sealed internal report connected to a major aviation modernization project. The report carried a warning about potential chronological data integrity failures. The report revealed that years earlier, aviation authorities had undertaken a massive effort to merge millions of records from incompatible systems into unified databases. Internal correspondence showed repeated concerns about timestamp conversions, data formatting, and synchronization processes. Former executives admitted that deadlines often took priority over resolving minor inconsistencies. During data migration, some records were automatically corrected and reformatted. Under rare conditions, arrival timestamps could overwrite portions of existing chronology, creating contradictions that later spread through interconnected systems. Further audits identified additional flights, showing smaller anomalies. While none were as dramatic as Flight GS482, they suggested that hidden weaknesses existed throughout the aviation record-keeping infrastructure. Investigators concluded that the mystery most likely resulted from a combination of historical data migrations, administrative corrections, and synchronization processes that gradually altered the aircraft's timeline across multiple databases. No evidence suggested fraud, sabotage, or supernatural causes. Instead, years of small decisions and overlooked discrepancies had combined to create an impossible-looking result. Even after 18 months of investigation, questions remained unanswered. Some experts believed time zone processing failures contributed to the anomaly. Others argued that historical migrations fundamentally altered timestamp relationships. Another theory suggested administrative corrections performed years apart created contradictions that propagated across connected systems. A final possibility remained that critical records had been lost, preventing a definitive conclusion. In the documentary's final moments, investigators review the flight record one last time. The departure timestamp remains visible. The arrival timestamp remains visible. The contradiction survives despite every effort to explain it. The aircraft flew safely. The passengers arrived. The flight occurred exactly as planned. Yet the digital trail tells a different story. As the camera lingers on a lonely aircraft parked beneath airport lights, the narrator delivers a final reflection. Every flight leaves behind a digital trail. Yet one aircraft exposed how even the most trusted systems can create mysteries that seem impossible to explain. Years later, aviation experts still debate a simple question. When did the plane actually fly?